Good morning, Marshall High School. It's the SEEP. Hey, I wanted to talk to you really quick this morning about Friday, May 16th. That is this upcoming Friday, and what we're going to be doing as kind of a little variation to our school day. And so Friday is going to be service day here at Marshall High School. We're going to do some community service and some things within the district. And I wanted to give you guys a rundown because not everybody here has had a service day before, and we've actually got a couple new teachers too. So this will be a first for a lot of you, and for some of you guys, you may have missed one in the past and don't really know what's going on. So really quick run through. All right, first of all, a little bit of history. We've been doing service day here since I started in 1997-98. We've had a few years off, obviously. One thing to tell you guys that if it rains on Friday, Mr. Seavrud and I will have to make the decision to cancel. And if we cancel, then we have to have regular class. Anyway, it's rained one time. We had a couple years off with COVID. And so I think we're probably on about our 24th or 25th service day where we go out into the Marshall community and we give back. Now, our why in this, a lot of schools have high school service commitments where they have to do so many hours of community service a year to graduate. We don't do that yet here at Marshall High School. And so when I started here, myself and a couple of other teachers decided maybe it would be a good idea to put together a day where we did some community service. If you are able to make it to all 4 service days during your time at Marshall, you'll do about 16 hours of community service on top of what you do in other groups that you're involved in. We think it's really important to give back to the community that gives to us. People pay taxes that pay for your education. There are groups that volunteer to the school, that give money to the school, that help out our students through scholarships. And we think it's important for us to spend at least part of the day trying to do some things for the community that gives so much to us. Now, on that day, we're going to do a number of different jobs. And those jobs are going to kind of come in 3 varieties. We're going to do jobs in the community. Now, I'm going to be posting a list on late Wednesday or early on Thursday with your groups and what job you're going to be doing. Those will be posted in several places in the hallway. So you'll get put within a job. Some teachers have clubs that requested certain groups of people to do certain jobs, but otherwise you'll be randomly assigned. Now, some of those jobs in the community might be things like working at Lions Park, going down to the fire department and doing some various jobs within the fire department. We're going to send some people out to the village of Medina to clean up some of the junk that's still around from the tornado from a couple summers ago. We're going to do some highway cleanup. We're going to do some things for the down at Veterans Park and at the Legion Post downtown. There's a lot of jobs within the community that we're going to do. We're going to do some jobs within the district. We're going to do some landscaping work outside of the ELC. We may do some things with parking lots. We do a little bit of painting. And then there are going to be some jobs that are going to get done inside the schools. We're going to have a group go down to the ELC and do some reading, be some reading buddies. We're going to have a group here working on the Cardinal Closet. We're going to have a group here kind of help Mrs. Cleaver clean up the kitchen and some just other various things. Again, there's more jobs than that. You'll find out your job either Wednesday afternoon or Thursday morning when I post the lists in the hallway. Now, as far as behavior goes, my expectation is that you behave even better than you would on a regular school day. You're going to have a teacher chaperone for every group, and some will have community chaperones. Like for instance, down at the fire department, you're going to have a couple of members of the fire department that are going to be directing you guys on what to do. We are out and about. People are going to see us. And our expectation is that you act like the best Marshall Cardinals that you can be. We are trying to put our best foot forward and really show people what our high school and what you guys are all about. Unfortunately, a lot of people have negative opinions of high school students, and we want to do everything we can to break down that barrier and make you look like the fantastic people that you are. Now, if everything goes well, lunch will be provided by the student council, rain or shine that day. We're going to do all beef hot dogs. We're going to have potato salad. We're going to have chips. Apples will be available and various kinds of drinks. That's all provided by the student council. You will not have to pay for lunch that day. That is completely free of charge. Usually there's a bunch of hot dogs left over, so if you feel the need to have a 4th of July hot dog eating contest, that might be a possibility. Okay, so here's the schedule for Friday. Again, if it rains, this is all off and it is a regular A day. However, if the weather is good and we are able to move forward with things, this is going to be the schedule that we're going to follow. I'll just run through it really quick. From 8 to 8:15, your teacher is going to take attendance. Your teacher chaperone will take attendance, and you'll be moving out to jobs. Some of you guys will be walking to the various places that you're going. Some of you guys will get van rides out to where you're going, and a few of you guys will hang out with Mr. Searoot on a bus, and he will get you to the places you need to go. From about 8:15 to noon, you're going to be working on your respective service projects, whatever that might be. If a group gets done early, they can come back to the high school and kind of hang out. But usually the work that we're provided in the community does take a decent amount of time. From noon to 1, we're going to have lunch. Now, again, that's an hour. We're going to have to get the whole school through the lunch line. Again, it's free. You're going to be able to hang out if it's a nice day out, which I hope it is. You'll be able to eat outside and kind of take your time. Have a good time and, hang out and do some things while you guys are having lunch. Then we're going to go through a shortened version of all the classes. The classes are going to be about 24 minutes long. There will be no flex on Friday. So the way I did things, and Lee disagrees with me on this, is on an A day you would usually have 5 different classes in flex. You're going to have those 5 classes with kind of out of break. You're going to have a 5-minute passing period in between each. And so you're just going to kind of go in order of your classes on a regular A day. All right, so there's the schedule. The teachers are going to have that, and they'll probably put it up on the board so you guys will know when you're moving classes on Friday. Again, this is what we'll do if we are able to go out and do the community service projects. Last but not least, if you have any questions about anything, please come and see me. Again, I will post the list of jobs and groups on Wednesday afternoon or Thursday morning. Lunch is going to be provided for you. It's usually a great day. A lot of people ask me about it when we start to get to this time of year and what's going to be going on. But if you have any questions, please come and see me. Otherwise, have a great week. Getting close to the end, guys. Summer's around the corner. Have a great day.